Hey guys, my name is Luke, this is Lukey Stars, and welcome to another phone lot unboxing. Today we have a phone lot of, I believe it's 10 phones and 2 tablets, and all of them were $32. It's way less phones than usual, but I'll show you guys why it was worth it. Holy crap, there's so much packing. Okay, first phone already out. It's an iPhone 5. It's in good condition. It is not turning on. That's alright, we can test it later. Then the next phone. This is why the phone lot was worth it. This is a Google Pixel 3 XL. Let's see if that turns on. Nope. That's okay, we can test that one later as well. This is an S7 Edge in gold. I'm trying to look for AMOLED cracks, but there don't seem to be any. The phone doesn't have a back though. It's in a pretty color, but I'm a little worried. I don't think this one works. I heard it vibrating. Does it actually have a broken AMOLED? Okay, we'll see that one later as well. This is another phone that I'm not feeling particularly hopeful for. This is a Galaxy Core 2. It is cracked. And it is not turning on, as expected. However, the seller did say that all of these turn on in some shape or another, so I think I should put all of these on the charge. This is a Win phone. And it does not turn on either. Oh, this is eerily similar to how the last phone lot went. The thing is, we actually asked which phones turn on, so that's particularly worrying. This is an all view. This does not have a battery, so of course it doesn't turn on. Here's another phone that made the phone lot worth it. Whoops. This is a Sony Xperia XZ Premium. And I'm pretty sure from here, Sony has finally stopped making it. There we go. So Sony has finally stopped making its touchscreens incredibly vulnerable and has stopped sticking the screen to the touchscreen. As a result, this phone can turn on and be used as normal. This is really, really exciting. I think the battery is dead. Look at that! That is so cool. This is an incredibly cool phone. It's fully reset too. That is awesome. Yeah, that's a reason why I bought this thing. It is fantastic. And the thing is, this phone... Oh, it's missing its side at the bottom. I thought the charging port was missing. I was about to panic. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a little bit quirky. And this phone alone made the whole lot worth it, because this phone costs more than the entire lot. Even though it's cracked, it's in not so great condition. It fully works. That's the thing. And then we have a Huawei P8 Lite, finally one that is in complete shape, although I do not think that this one turns on. It does not. However, because this one turned on, I actually have hope for a bunch of the others. We'll see though. And now for the 2 tablets. Turns out that it was 8 phones, but still I don't mind. The tablets are both in horrible condition. This is a Galaxy Tab of some sort. Yeah, that does not turn on. I'm not even remotely surprised. And next is this. This is a newer... Oh, it's a Huawei tablet. Yeah, it's a newer one too. It might turn on despite the horrible condition that it is in. What did I just say? It's always the newer stuff that turns on, weirdly enough. Oh, it's 9 phones because there was... Oh! Whoopsies! Okay, this Huawei phone. I cannot believe for 1 second that this will turn on, and I don't think it actually does. This thing is so bent out of shape. But look at it, it actually works. It's in terrible condition, don't get me wrong, but it does work. Also, the thing is eerily similar to another Huawei device that I have. That was before I fixed it, but still. I'm surprised Oh, it's okay. To be fair, this actually looks to be in pretty good condition of working. That is not that is in good condition in general. Obviously, this is in horrible condition, but look at it. It works. It's the newest tablet that I have now. So I'm gonna put these on the charge, and I'll give you guys an update. This is actually a very exciting phone lot. Hey guys, it's been a day, and I'm back. I've tested almost all of the devices on screen, and I have something to say about this phone lot. First of all, it looks like a mess, as you can see right here. And second of all, the phones that worked were not always the ones that I expected to work. Let's just start. First up, we have an iPhone 5S, and it does not work at all. I actually tried cleaning up the charging port, but it doesn't seem to do anything. And even if it only had a bloated battery, it would at least try and show a charging symbol, which it does not. However, it very well could also have a bulging battery on top of being not working, which is extremely concerning because I don't want my house to be set on fire. Anyways, next phone is this Galaxy Core Plus. Unfortunately, this one does not work either. It does turn on, but it stays on the screen. Before I get too depressing though, let's showcase a phone that actually works. This phone is an Alcatel of some sort. It's definitely an Alcatel Pop. However, it is on a Win, which is an Italian carrier. And I have this tiny freaking battery to showcase exactly how it works. And you can see right here that the other phone does not want to work. Let's see the Wind logo. There we go. And here is the proof that it is an Italian carrier, indeed. The touchscreen might be broken on this thing, although I'm not sure. And the reason why I say that is because the phone definitely should have been affected by the way that my fingers are touching it right now, but it does not seem to be. Hold up, it's not finished turning on yet. It is very slow. It is an Alcatel after all, that's not very surprising. I don't think the battery should be dead on the thing. Yeah, it's not. Oh, whoops. Yeah, as you saw right there, it does work, but either the battery or the charging port isn't very good on it, so I cannot test it further, but we saw it turn on. And it doesn't actually have the problem that this thing has. And next up is even better. This is a Huawei P Lite that fully works. This thing runs Android 6.0 and it has 16 gigabytes of storage. Next up is this completely untested AllView A9 Lite, and not only does it not have a battery, but it doesn't actually even have any battery that fits it, which is very weird because if you look at this connector, you can see that it's a very, very, very common connector. So really the thing that makes it so hard to find a battery is because this thing decided to have its very specific battery sizing that makes nothing actually fit inside. Which is not only infuriating, but is also not worth it for a phone that looks like this, and definitely isn't any more pricey than $10. Next up we have a Huawei P20 Lite, and I don't even think I have to say it, it does not work at all. Why did it just vibrate? Okay, that's cursed. Exactly when I say that these things don't work. This happened last time with the Huawei P10 Lite as well. Oh, it does not work, and then it proceeds to literally, I mean, it doesn't work still. Like, I can't use it, but the fact that it vibrated scares me. And speaking of a phone that vibrated that scared me, here's the rose gold Galaxy S7 Edge. I actually was mistaken when I said the color at the beginning of the video. Yeah, this is why it scares me. I didn't ever own a phone with this kind of screen problem before. I know that this existed, and I know that it is very prominent on the S7 Edge specifically, but it still scares me a little. And it gets worse the more you go at it. This is a Verizon model, and yeah, it first turned pink, then it turned green, and now nothing is visible anymore. I think we can move on. It is a 32GB model, which is honestly kind of depressing because it means that it doesn't even have an additional use over all of the other S7 Edges that I have. At least I can say that I have a pink one. I mean, that's not what I bought the lot for anyway. This is the start of the show, really. This is the Sony Xperia XZ Premium. This fully works. It is running Android 9, and it just works. It's in pretty bad condition, I'll admit. However, after working around the charging port a little bit, I was actually able to fix that charging problem that I had. So yeah, this is a really neat device. Now let's get to the depressing one, the Google Pixel 3 XL. So you can already tell why I'm calling it depressing. It's because it does not work. It does actually work. However, it has a lot of problems. As you can see, the display is really nasty, and I will obviously have an epilepsy warning both for the S7 Edge and the Pixel 3 in editing. However, it still sucks that this is where they are. Anyways, now that it's fully turned on, you can't even see anything anymore. I'll try to clarify. Like, you can see the time, and that's about it. I'm pretty sure this is an AMOLED screen, and this is the way it turns on, making it 10 times more depressing. And the reason why I kept it on the charger is because last time that I got it off the charger, it actually completely shut off. So that is pretty bad. Okay, it didn't do the same this time, but it's still not particularly great. I will definitely try to fix the Pixel 3. I mean, I already have the back peeled off it. You can't really tell, but now you can. This work was done by me. The back was already cracked, but I decided to peel it. And yeah, now the phone's just showing us very colorful lines. What could be argued to be star of the show as well are the two tablets. First up, we have a Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 Lite. This one fully works despite being in horrible condition and being very dirty. I cleaned it up. It looks dirty. It's not dirty, and it looks non-functional, but it is actually functional. And the battery is surprisingly stable on this thing as well. While it's turned off, that is. I'm pretty sure that it drains incredibly fast while it is turned on. Anyway, this is running Android 4.4.4, and everything works about it. I will absolutely reset this thing though, since there are gambling apps on this thing, and I absolutely do not wish to encourage that to my audience. So I don't know what's going on. I cannot turn it off anymore. Either way, because of the speaker, you can actually tell that it is a cellular model, so you can make phone calls from this thing. And this is why the previous owner had WhatsApp installed on it. We are not going to delve deeper into this though, since I do not want to reveal the personal information of anyone. And finally, a tablet that I can actually use. The Huawei MatePad T. This is running Android 10. As I said, it looks pretty new. It's blue, which is a color that I like. And it has a pretty decent battery life too. I like everything about this, except the condition it's in. However, I can get past that. It doesn't matter all too much to me. This is something that I will use, and therefore I'll probably take something in any condition as long as it works and I can see what I'm working with. Anyway, now let's turn on everything that can be turned on. So, this is the lot. Was it worth $32? Absolutely. This phone alone was worth $32. These two tablets and this also certainly aren't bad at all. These two, the S7 Edge and the Pixel 3, are definitely a little depressing. Although, with a bit of fixing, I can absolutely make both of these worth it as well. I don't really care much for the S7 Edge since I already have two of them, as I already said before, but I really do want to get the Pixel 3 working, so I will try to get it working. As for everything else, I also really don't care much for either of these. But this lot was pretty fun, so why don't I do more videos like this? I actually want to. However, a lot of phone lots where I live are pretty scammy. None of the phones work, or they're selling all of the functional ones for way too much. I've seen phone lots for selling for up to $200. I'm not saying which one it was because I really don't want to send hate to anyone, but it was really outrageous. None of the phones actually fully worked, and they were in terrible condition, and the owner decided to demand $200 for all, I'm pretty sure, 5 of them. So, this was just an example, but there's even worse, and there's not many that are better, and the ones that are cheaper, they don't work a lot of the time. I was really lucky to find this because I don't find a lot of these like it anymore. I have found a couple of them that are similar though, so I will absolutely buy these and make videos about them to see if they actually hold up to their advertising. However, it took me so long because I didn't actually find any good offers until now. Hopefully that changes soon, and until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!